Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Greg here for Descent at Best, and I'm back for week 2 of kind of the Redemption Rehabilitation Tour. To be honest, I didn't plan on coming to Rocky Knob today, but we've got a heat bubble or a heat wave or heat dome or something. Going down the mountain doesn't make a lot of sense. So last week was my first ride back from 2 knee surgeries, and I did Keendergarten. A bit of a jump up here going to Rocky Branch, and I tend to think of it as being, well, a long climb and then a really fun descent that's worth it. So the climb starts here at the parking lot. We can start showing some footage of that. It's really difficult at first, and I think it gives you a false sense of how steep it's going to be for the entire ride, just going from the parking lot to the trailhead. And I think it's actually easiest if you just go slow on a really low gear, like first gear, and just kind of churn and burn till you get up there to the trailhead. But it's also sometimes pretty fun to come from the opposite side of the parking lot, which is where I'm at now, and just fly as fast as you can so you don't have to pedal as much, and you can use kind of your momentum to get about halfway up. So I'll do that. The second part of the climb is from the trailhead to like the stream. There's a hiking trail that like intersects almost with it at like a nice stream view situation. And I love that part of the climb. Like, it's pretty flat at first, and then you have to climb a rocky, kind of pretty steep uphill, but you get rewarded because you get to go downhill, and it's pretty fun and pretty rowdy for like the beginning of this trail, which is nice. Now, when you get down to that area at the end, where you kind of hook around, do a little S-turn, now you're climbing. It's a little steeper than you want it to be for a really long time, or at least it seems like that, until you get to the clearing, and that is, oh, it's not fun. After the clearing is also not fun. They've made it a lot easier with this little secondary route that you can take, which I'll be taking. And then you get to really the last part of the climb, which is pretty flat. It's super mellow because you're right next to the stream. It's beautiful sounding, it's beautiful looking. I go like 2 miles an hour and just catch my breath and chill. There is a switchback that's noteworthy, that's kind of steep. You just chug up it, and then it's pretty flat and undulating a little bit until you get to the intersection with the Roman Road. And the Roman Road intersection is where the downhill starts, at least in my mind. So I will pick up there with POV footage. I'm hoping that my knee can handle it. I want to be able to ride this like I want to ride it, like as fast as I can, no brakes. And we'll see if I get any pain. So fingers crossed, and let's rock and roll. That climb was tough. And I had been in a place where I would do Rocky Branch twice back to back, and I wouldn't stop once, which maybe is not super impressive for most of y'all, but at giant fat guy size, I was pretty proud. Now I'm stopping multiple times just on one leg. So anyways, that's normal if you're new to this. Anyways, here comes the fun stuff, baby. Ryder. Oh, sorry, buddy.
No, you're good there.
Glad I said something. Whew. So here's where things can get a little dicey for me as far as coming back from meniscus root repair surgery, is the repeated chunkies. I feel fine right now. We'll see. Another thing I'm noticing, getting back into it, is tendency to over grip the bars when things get going fast. Really tire yourself out and make yourself stiff, which actually makes you more susceptible to getting bucked. So you really have to force the looseness. By the way, this is amazing. What a great downhill. Sweet. Oh yeah. Well, my first blue in a year, and super fun. I tell you, I feel like I'm gonna be fine as far as tomorrow morning getting out of bed, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys as always for liking and subscribing, and feel free to hit me up if you've got any questions about this trail or any others in the area, because I've got a pretty good memory and I wasn't surprised by anything on that trail. It was just like home. Anyway, cheers till the next ride.